Brother Rowe, what color is Christ? What color is Christ? What color is Christ? Yellow. Let's talk to me.
Say yellow.
Say yellow.
Yellow, right?
So, you say Christ yellow?
What color is it, right?
You say Christ is yellow? Right here? Right here?
He don't have a color.
Shalom. Come around the front. Right? Now, which one of these two images right here is Jesus Christ according to the Bible? Can you prove that? You can't prove it? So what I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna show you what Jesus Christ actually looked like in the Bible, all right? Revelation 1.
Revelations chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ, right? Because if you want to know anything about God, Christ, or the prophets of God, right, you got to read the Bible, right?
That's right.
So, read that again.
Revelations chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ. Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
See, his head and his hairs were white like wool. Now, when we look at these two pictures, right?
Neither one of them.
Which one I got white woolly hair? He got white woolly hair, right? Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes was a flame of fire.
I say his eyes were as a flame of fire. Do you know why? Christ's first miracle was turning water into wine. So,
right.
if you could turn water into wine, would you drink some? Now, that's simple, right? Yeah, I drank some. That's what he was doing. He drank wine in moderation, right? Read that.
Genesis chapter 49 verse 12.
Now this is the prophecy way back in the beginning of the Bible, right? In the beginning of the time, telling you that Christ was gonna come and his eyes were gonna be red because he drank wine. Alright?
His eyes shall be red with wine.
Go back.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So back to the pictures, right? Compare and contrast, right? Which one of these got red eyes? Okay.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
It say as if. You know what that means? As if. As if. Just like, right? So it say his feet. Read that part.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
So it say his feet are like fine brass. What color is brass? Gold is brown, right? As if. Read it again.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So according to the Bible, what color is Christ? Read it again.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
What color is anything that you burn? It's black. So what color is Christ in the Bible? So where did we get this from?
Bring it up.
Where did that right there come from? Job 9:24. Huh?
People.
What people?
I
Let me show you. Job 9 verse 24. Right? Because ain't nothing just happened. Everything happened because of a sequence of things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause and effect.
don't know. Domino effect, yeah.
Right. Read that.
Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
It say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So if I ask you right now who runs the world, what you gonna tell me?
Bring it out. Bring it up.
The wicked. Who are they? Who runs the world? We do. Who is we? Human race? Nah, not the human race, because me, myself, I stay in the project. It's black on black crowd where I stay at, so I don't run the world.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
So who run the world? Who faces on the money? Who? What they look like? They look like something. What they look like? What they look like? Read it again.
Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If it ain't this man, then who is? So whose face is on the money? You said the president, right? What race of people did are the presidents? Caucasian, all of them, right? Yeah. One out of how many? 56. What was his father? Numbers 1:18. What was his father?
I think it's his father was
Nah, his daddy was the white man.
white.
He had sex with his concubine. You see, he got her pregnant. And from that came Abraham Lincoln. Read what you got.
Numbers chapter 1 verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
So the bloodline is determined by the father. So
Right.
Abraham Lincoln was a white man,
That's right.
according to
Oh, okay.
everything. You see what I'm saying? So going back to the presidents, right? 99% of them have always been white. You see what I'm saying? Read Job 9:24 again. Job 9:24. We gonna get Maccabees next. Job 9:24. Now, got it?
Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So you just confessed that the people face this on the money that we spend, right? The presidents, which are a Caucasian race, right? Now God just called them people wicked. So, and I asked you, where did these people come from, right? We gave you a short introduction to where they come from. Now we finna give you another part of it, right? First Maccabees.
First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48. And laid open the book of the law.
So they laid open the book of the law. Who laid open the book of the law? Huh? The wicked, the same people, right? Read.
Wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
They sought to paint the likeness of their images. You understand? Now, let's the end of that. Read it.
First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Okay, so they sought to paint the likeness of their images, right? Now, when you think about God's people today, what they look like? Huh? Tan, white. So, like the people in the land, right? Who are they? The people in Jerusalem. Revelation 2:9. Revelation 2:9.
Revelations chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
They say, I know thy works, tribulation, and poverty. Now, the Jewish people ain't having no tribulation or poverty
Bring it up.
at all. They run the music industry. They run
That's right.
40% of the world easily. Read it again from the top.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So that top part is talking about God's chosen people, the
That's
Israelites, right? Not the Israelis, the Israelites. All
That's
right?
right.
Read.
But thou art rich,
But thou art rich, the children of Israel. We are all rich people. You understand? Read.
and I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not.
So it say, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. So today, who walk around calling themselves Jews?
Bring it up.
It ain't hard. You know the answer. The wicked, which are who? Huh?
Government?
The government, which are who? Because we're the people. We got to get to the specifics of things, man. You see? Read that again.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So who are the Jews? People. Which people? The wicked. No. No. Who calling themselves Jews today?
The Jewish?
Huh?
Jewish?
What does ish mean? I-S-H. What does that mean?
No idea.
Jeremiah 14:2. Ish means pertaining to.
That's right.
You see? Ish. Like, I tell you, I'm going to be to your house around 7-ish.
Oh,
Am I going to be there directly at 7?
no, around that time.
Around, somewhere around there. Might be 6:47, might be 7:13. See what I'm saying? Ish, pertaining to. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
It say the Jews are black unto the ground. It say Judah mourneth, right? Judah are the so-called American blacks. And we're in mourning. the gates thereof language, meaning our leadership has failed us as a nation of people, right? Then it say they are black unto the ground. So when you dig in this dirt, what color? You see the dirt, what color it is, right? What? It's black. The deeper you go, the darker it get, correct? So what color the Jews? They black.
That's right.
So where do we get this misconception from?
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. You right. So why is this pushed on our people? How did we start believing this?
The one-eyed man led the blind.
You?
The one-eyed man led the blind.
The one-eyed man led the blind. Who is the one-eyed man? You got to know something, man. You keep spitting all this rhetoric out. You know something.
A little bit. I read from the book.
What book?
The Bible.
What you read?
A little bit here and there. Ain't gonna help nobody who don't help themselves.
So, how do you think God love everybody?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Feel it.
You feel it?
Yeah.
What it feel like?
Freedom.
Read what you got.
Romans chapter 9 verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
Who is Jacob in the Bible? You don't know? Jacob is the forefather of the Israelites.
That's right.
Jacob wrestled with an angel and his name was changed to Israel. Then he had children, 12 sons. They are the Israelites,
That's
the children of Jacob. You see what I'm saying? The so-called black, Hispanic, and the Native American, right?
But Esau have I hated.
But then it said, Esau have I hated. Who is Esau? Huh? One of whose sons? Esau is the so-called white man. The European, the Italian, the Australian. It's them. You see? The wicked, as you keep saying, as the Bible said, right? The wicked. That's Esau. Right? So read that again, Romans 9:13.
Romans chapter 9 verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
They say, Jacob have I loved, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American. But Esau have I hated. Right? The purpose in knowing that is to prove that the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American got an opportunity at the end. It ain't always gonna be bad for us. You see? But your people in rulership, that's gonna come to an end. You see what's going on in America? Time is approaching. You understand?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream Black Power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.